I wake up, not knowing what day or time it is. I open one eye at a time because my head is banging like my brain's about to pop out of my skull. My mouth is dry and sticky. I slide my hand over my face. Oh, I had taken off the makeup this time around. But my hair is a mess. It's all tangled up like a bird's nest. I look around the room. I see a half glass full of vodka on a cupboard next to me. So I start to put the mind pieces together. I had done it again. I had a weekend-long dance with a drink. The guilt and the remorse start to flood in like a tsunami after an earthquake. Because I had promised I wouldn't drink like this again. And I had promised this for a long time, so countless many times. This mind race was interrupted by nature's calling. I really needed to go to the toilet. I needed to pee. So as I was about to leave my flat, my room, I hear my flatmate coming back. And I was like, oh, damn it. She's back from her weekend trip, and I just cannot let her see me like this. I just can't. Because I know how much it will hurt her to see me in this self-destructive cycle again. And by that time, I had been in that cycle for over a decade. So I try and avoid her. I put my ear to the door. I listen out for her movement around the flat. And when I'm convinced the air is clear, I sprint to the bathroom. As I'm washing my hands and planning my escape route back to my room, I see a flash. I see this rock and roll gal that I had presented myself to the world as was disappearing, was vanishing. The shield to my true self had been cracked open, wide open. I could no longer go on pretending that everything was okay. I had to tell her what was going on. I couldn't keep those depths of that pain with me on my own any longer. So I slowly come out of the bathroom, our eyes lock. I knew she feels the despair that I was feeling. But there's no words left inside me at this point, so all I could say was, I need help. I crashed on my knees. I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. I was shaking uncontrollably. My skin was crawling, and my chest was real tight, as if I was about to have a heart attack. I was afraid to die. But my body and soul were so happy because finally, after all these years, they had been heard. After 3 hazy days in a hospital, I immediately joined a support group. I was ready to rise from the ashes like a brand new woman, just like a phoenix. But change is hard. So after a few months of hitting that rock bottom, I was ready to join the society, whatever that means, right? So I went out with a few mates, friends of mine. We used to knock back a few too many. And as I ordered my soda water, I swear the world stopped spinning for a few seconds. The look on their face was as if I had committed a crime by not drinking. I was stuck in this investigation room with the light shining bright into my eyes. All I could see were the shadows of the detectives swirling around me. I was petrified. I was trying to bring evidence that I can still be the cool kid on the block, but they didn't buy it. I was being charged for not using one of the most socially acceptable ways of dealing with and coping with my emotions. I didn't see those guys anymore. And as of this year, I haven't had a drink for 7 years. Thank you.